Yet another issue involving Punk, but it's not that much involving Punk, is Punk getting into an argument with Jungle Boy Jack Perry. So Fightful reported that Perry was brought into one of the 4 Collision episodes filmed in Canada over late June and July to film a segment that contained a spot which Perry wanted to use real glass for. They did not report what the purpose of the segment was. According to the report, Punk felt Perry was throwing a temper tantrum over his desired use of real glass, and despite production doctors and Tony Schiavone recommending otherwise, Punk reportedly felt Perry was trying to avoid having to work the next week, which people see as a big part of a problem in AEW, but in fact I think he'd actually scheduled a holiday for the next week and he wanted to write himself off TV. But why would anyone want to use real glass?
Idiot. Seriously. I mean, these guys are going to kill themselves soon enough without adding to the problem. And I'll have to say that I think Punk was right. You got to protect him from himself. See, I think what Punk is seeing, that if he used real glass, he would get cut. All of a sudden, then he gets it infected. Nobody sees him. He said, it's in fact, I can't go. And he would miss the next week of TV. I mean, a lot of things go into this. So this is what we call in the business working the boss. I mean, he don't know. You could just tell him, "Oh, I got it infected, and doctor told me not to go anywhere, and it's contagious," or any kind of stuff like that. But there's some heat, I think, between Punk and what's his guy named Jungle Boy Jack Perry.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's some heat, whether it's real or manufactured. Probably Jungle Boy could hear some of the other guys talking about him in the dressing room and agree with them. And Punk could hear, "Hey, Jungle Jack Perry's talking bad about you." So, I mean, they got a problem there. They got a problem with their talent, and they act like 10th graders sometimes.
I think this glass
but
is
when you mess
glass is really easy to fake.
What is that?
Glass is really easy to fake. So why not just use fake glass that won't cut you to ribbons?
Well, I don't know what kind of glass he's going to go through, but glass is pretty dangerous. You know, what's he going to go through? A plate, a pane of plate glass?
Yeah, let's say that was it. Why would you not use fake glass instead?
I don't know. I don't know how he's going to go through it. What was going to go through it? A hand or a head?
Or, who knows?
I don't know either. But if they said, listen, if they come up to me and they said, "Okay, Dutch, we got something for you today. We got some real glass in the back, and we want you to let your opponent take you by the head and just ram your head and break that glass." I said, "You got to be out of your goddamn mind. You think I'm going to go through a plate of glass?" Now, I don't know what kind of glass it was, but glass sometimes is thick. So I'm not going to do it. The first thing I would say was a plastic glass or the fake glass sold out? So I'm not going to go through real glass. I'm just not going to do it. And then, can you imagine the reports on that? Dutch Mantell refused to go through a 1/2-inch plate glass window at the taping last Saturday. That bastard, what the hell is he trying to do?
You'd be fired.
I'd be fired. I really would. And they can say I had a bad attitude about it too. But anyway, I don't know what went on there. Again, I'm not in the back. It's just good. I'm just conjecturing about it. I don't know what happened, but it's another thing that, they're saying that Punk did wrong, but I think he made the right call on this. Don't go through. You have a chance to get hurt. Okay, let's say they have plate glass, want him to go through it. He does it. He gets hurt. Who's he suing? He's suing the company because they're the ones who told him to do it. See, Khan and Punk, every time something happens, they got to look at it from a legal lens. Are they liable? and they could be. So take it for what it is. He didn't go through it, and I don't know when was this?
Late June, early July.
Was he on TV the next week?
I don't know.
I don't know either. See, I think before we start commenting on this, we need to kind of do a little more research. So I don't know.